Coach Barnes, in comparison to last season, we heard that your team will be taller and deeper this year. Who are some of the players to watch out on your team, and what can fans expect to see on the court?
Well, we feel like in the recruiting process that we needed to really go out and add some size to our guards and our wing position this year. And Cameron Wilborn, who's transferring from Sac State, is a big guard who we're really excited. Think he's a guy that can play all three positions. We have a forward by the name of Tom Mark, who came from Tallahassee Community College, who's really long and athletic. And Jaden Alexander, who's a kid that could play combo guard, who's 6'4" and has great size and ability. So we felt like with those guys, we really needed to add some, again, length and some athleticism on our perimeter. And we're really excited to really have all three of those guys, along with some guys that we have returning. One of our players that redshirted last year is Kareem. Uh, and he's one of the guys that of one of the young men who we think that has the length and size to go along with those guys. He's about 6'7", 190 pounds, and again, he's another wing forward who really just gives us the kind of size we need to compete on the perimeter in this league.
So, even with a changing roster, one thing consistent is Bakersfield community and fan support. Tell me how important that factor is and was, especially in the first round of the championships last year.
Well, it's huge. I mean, we have a great following that when we go to Henderson, and our people get really excited about the Big West tournament. And, I think it's an advantage here with our team, and it really helps our team and our program to have our university behind us and have all the students there in Henderson. And we're really proud of that. We're proud that our students and our community travel with us. And as we won the first round last year, we're hoping to do better this coming season.
Could you give us a preview of your upcoming season and what that schedule looks like?
Well, I really like our team. I mean, again, we have veterans that are back in the backcourt, Caleb, and also with Marvin McGee. And as I just mentioned before, we really have some guys that have added some size as far as our perimeter people. Well, one of the guys I forgot to mention is Corey Stevenson, who I think he's one of the better uh, wings that we've recruited here. And so I'm really excited about this season to have our guys back. I mean, we had so many injuries last year. And with the return of those guys that were injured with this recruiting class, we're more of a veteran team, and we have more depth, and we're definitely more athletic and taller across the board. So we think we can match up with some of the better teams in our league and with their size and athleticism this season. So we're really excited about it.
And I know there's some newcomers, as we mentioned, guys like Cameron Wilbon and Fidelis Okereke. What will their presence add to the team on the court?
Well, I think the big thing is they have experience. They're not coming in and they've played, especially Fidelis. He's played in our league, so he knows what to expect. And he's played a lot of minutes, and we expect him to do the same this season. And as you mentioned with Cameron, I mean, now you talk about a fifth-year guy who's had a lot of minutes on the court, has brought us great leadership, and can instantly get to the floor and play minutes for us. And we think when a few of the guys that we lost last year that played quality minutes, these guys can step in and do a great job of filling those roles.
With all these different players, I know just looking at your roster, you have players from Indiana, Arkansas, Georgia, Philadelphia, but then also international like Italy, Belgium, Lithuania. How do you get these guys from diverse backgrounds to mesh together and gel?
Well, I think first of all, the game has become just an international game where international student athletes come over and to this country, and they fit in, and many of them are here several years before they play for any university, whether they play in a prep school or junior college. And it's really been good for us to have those young men come in. That they really bring a great skill set, and they're willing to develop, and they are over here with the purpose of obviously getting an education, but also bettering their opportunities in the future with their pro careers. And As far as bringing them together, I just think sports in general, especially basketball, is easier to bring guys together because we only have 13 student athletes that are on scholarship. And again, if you get the right kind of guys with the right character, with the same purpose of being successful and developing to be great young men on and off the court, then it makes my job easier. And I'm excited and proud of my coaching staff because I think we really got good chemistry, and a lot of that's comes because of their recruiting young men with great character.
The chemistry and community surely reflects on the court. It'll be exciting to see your season unfold, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for your time, Coach.
Well, thank you.